Okay, Bravo, take note. Can start unlocking zero image.
You got anything to declare or not, Khai?
Nothing.
I think the hardest part in prison is the control. Maybe if you are outside, you can be in control. But right now I'm inside here, I cannot do anything.
This is the picture of me and my wife. I used a pencil, knitted eraser. My wife didn't miss any visit. Only twice because she needed to give birth and bring my eldest daughter for checkup.
The meals are prepared by inmate kitchen workers.
Once you go to work, then we actually given allowance. One of those things that motivate inmates to maintain their conduct and behavior.
Chances are they are smuggling among each other, passing around without the staff knowing. They could get from any place that you can imagine, but this is not within the radar of the staff. You're not allowed to do all this inside.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ashraf, can grant 507. 507.
507, stand by.
When the inmates step out of the cell to attend program or go for recreation yard, we do the search.
Okay, come, I search you first.
They will take out their clothing, so we will actually do an inspection to make sure there's no bodily harm.
Okay. Come, give me your pants.
I feel it's a bit actually quite humiliating because on and off I have to strip for people. When I do the search, I also compare myself to those prostitutes. We are no different. We have no choice.
The officer will actually just do a quick rub down.
Okay, come, you can wear back.
To make sure that they do not try to hide anything in the clothing.
Can I have your file?
And also to check whether the inmates has any injury. So it's really more for the safety of the inmates and also officers.
Yeah, guys, just follow through. Follow it on.
Okay, come, can proceed.
Let's go, yeah.
Hi
guys, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, how's everybody?
Very good.
Very good, good. No good.
My sentence is 3 years, 6 months. So I already served 2 years already. So I will be releasing on next year, July.
Let's start with the breathing first.
My only support is my girlfriend now. She's the only one who will visit me.
Imagine yourself sitting on the grass.
The class that I run currently is on family violence intervention.
In front of you is a river, a small river.
Generally, we will start off with a mindfulness-based activity. Basically, is an activity that allows them to work on if they have issues with rumination, like thinking too much about the past or worrying about the future.
Just notice, how does the river look like?
While doing mindfulness, a lot of things like the past, the remorseful, the guilt, then will come to my mind.
What did you hear?
Because we come in here, then there is a separation of time with our family. Like for me, I left my daughter alone outside for 2 years. So there is this guilt that why I cannot be a good father, that supporting her outside, helping her, guiding her.
Did you put the thinking, the thoughts on the list and let it
Yeah. Then I feel more relaxed. Like like blank like that, like unload my burden. Why I taking this course is because one of my charges this time actually involved family violence. My ex-wife divorced with me, so there is actually bad terms. She's trying to stop me from seeing my daughter. Enraged, I will bang the door, I will shout at her like that, ask to see my daughter. So after that, probably she's like, worried and scared that I might do something wrongly. It actually kind of like helped me to reflect a lot of things, rights and the wrongs. So maybe let me reflect that the way I treat my ex-wife, probably there is a lot of like wrong step or miscommunication or things that doesn't do good Yeah. So probably the change is start with me I guess. Yeah.
All right, guys. With this, we end this session. We'll see you again next week. Okay? All right. Take care, please.
So usually our newspaper is 2 weeks old. It's not the current one. So I was flipping through, then I happened to saw this familiar face. When I saw, I was very stunned. So I cannot believe it's my mom. So I flipped the paper away, trying to tell myself it's something I saw wrongly. Because July, I just contact her. Then when I saw this paper, it's on October. So I tell myself, cannot be things happen so instant. But after that, I turned back because I really want to not confirm. So after that, I just saw my name over here. Then I know it's my mama. So she passed away last year on October 14. At that point of time, immediately I actually went to one corner. So I cannot control, so I cry. So I just let out. Her last word to me is she will come and visit me. I think my biggest regret is I never really tell her I love her a lot. I wish I can be a good son to her. I really love her a lot. Yeah, I really love her a lot. Yeah. And I cannot turn back the time anymore. Then for now, I only can tell myself, for her, I want to change and let her have her peace. I don't want to fail her anymore.
If you can see the HO attendants, they are laying up the food plate to issue to the inmates inside the cell. The HO attendants are workers. They will get paid 2 weeks once. Some portions of the salary will go for their savings, and some portions of the salary they can use to buy their snacks. $5 to $6 for a week, that's their salary. This bag is about a week worth of salary. Okay, so you can open up. You check first. Take what you want, because I cannot let you keep everything inside the cell. Okay? You take half, another half, you put back inside the plastic bag. We will keep in the office. We don't want them to keep a lot of items in the cell and make it like a mini supermarket in the cell.
because that will, again, will cultivate smuggling behavior. Okay, so this one I keep. So I repeat.
Sandwich biscuit.
Sandwich biscuit 2.
Yes.
Muruku 1.
Muruku 1.
Bakso 1. 2 sandwich biscuit, 1 oatmeal liquor. Okay. So I will keep this with me. Okay. Not all the inmates are workers. So these items are very valuable. They can give this packet to another inmates in order to get something else from them. Even medications where they can also trade through this. So we are very strict and we are very observant on all those things.
My wife, she wrote me a letter. She did mention that she want to divorce with me.
Because my daughter always curious, she wanted to know more and more. Daddy, are you fierce at workplace? Daddy, did you beat inmates in prison?
Problem you need to drink, no need to how to drink. 90% case of people, you imagine 1 week or 2 4 times, 1 month 16 times, times 6 months, I'm going to stay here 96 times, I will get diabetes. Because the taste is totally sugar taste, no taste.
But that one already got the sugar, right?
Yeah, but the sugar, the problem.
Here in maximum securities, most of the personal supervisor, we have average around 20 inmates under our care. So basically A to Z, any issues of the inmates, they will always look for the personal supervisor.
In the morning I get the own, my anger come out. Seriously again.
Then how you manage?
That's why I manage, I try to control myself, what to do. Think positive first, try to solve the issue.
Okay.
Then I think that I'm going to see OC tomorrow.
Okay.
Talk to him, I think he will understand.
Okay. Okay, come fall in into hands on your head. Onion, take note, I go 1-5, evacuating now for fire drill. Hands on your head, hands on your head. Okay, day room 1 all clear, no inmate inside. I check all the cell already. All clear already, all lock up. We are not just unlock and lock up the inmates. LB SP, I go to workshop. We also conduct lessons. We create activities for them. Chief.
Yes, hi.
Yeah. How are you?
Fine, man.
So I need your help. This one, they do already, right? So I need another 20 more. So there are a lot of activities for the inmates. For example, like sport activities, drama lessons, drawings. Okay guys, good afternoon. I just want you all to share how you all feel when you do the painting, before and after the painting. Okay, I saw some of you all completed. Okay, and I saw some of them still haven't completed yet. So by this Thursday will be our last week of completion of this project.
This is my past, yeah.
Okay, so this is your past.
It's not helping me, so that's why it's falling down. I think I need to chop down the tree and restart again.
Okay.
Yeah. So in order to have a fresh start, I draw this tree that is being chopped away. This is my fourth incarceration. My first incarceration when I was 18 was on 2008. Because they say that you have to go prison to seems to be strong. So I quite looking forward for my imprisonment.
Okay, Bravo can grant me 507.
There was no law in my life, so basically whatever I want, I just reach out for myself. I'm the rules and law because I was on drugs. When I am actually short of money, the easy way out is to go and theft. I was facing a divorce. Then my mom also got cancer. So I maybe don't know how to handle my emotions. I start smoke drugs just to immobilize myself. And for this time, I feel that I really need to change because I tired of the keep coming back. Because of drugs, I actually lost my mama. And I lost my daughter custody. So I told myself I don't want to fail again for these two people. For this incarceration, I don't have any contact with my daughter. I love her a lot. Before I come in, every weekend, if I can, definitely I will bring her out, make her happy. The last time I saw my daughter was a few days before I get caught. My daughter told me and tell me, can you just don't commit any more crime? But then when she said that, I really commit the crime. So this 1 year plus, going to 3, she never come and visit me. I try write to my ex to through her contact my daughter, but then I didn't get a response from my ex-wife. I think it's because those mistakes I done must have been really hurt her. Maybe she don't want me to in contact with my daughter too.
If my wife miss a visit, miss second visit, when she miss, I feel very disappointed.
Grayson's goal is to strengthen his relationship with his family, to basically to be a father and a husband. If there's no family support for Grayson, it would make it even challenging for him to change because there is no goal that he is working towards.
My wife, she wrote me a letter. She did mention that she want to divorce with me. I was like stunned. I don't know how to answer her. She have waited for me, not only this sentence. It's been since 2009, when she first got pregnant, I was inside in prison already. I just left 1 year plus, then you do this. If you want to do this, must well do this when I was just sentenced. Sometimes I would think that maybe, I don't know my wife, who... We all human, we all also need someone to care. I went to approach the psychologist to ask them, what should I do for this marriage? They asked me to get a piece of paper to write 5 things that I want from this marriage and 5 things that why I doesn't want to continue this marriage.
Okay, thank you. Actually, every day we get this tab which is at 5 o'clock. Every day we only can use the limit of 1.5 hour lah. We have this so-called info center. I will check it out on the info news every day lah. After that, then I will check anybody got write to me lah. The one who write me most is my girlfriend lah. This photo is inside the e-letter. She sent a copy, then they actually scan and put inside the e-letter. Yeah, the first photo is I bring my daughter go out and play the bouncy castle. So the second one is I with my girlfriend at Fort Canning. Okay, so this is what she wrote to me lah. Maybe if I met you earlier, you wouldn't fall for drugs for the second time. For the 9 months we spent together, I do see and feel you are a good person and have a potential to do better. So basically, I have to read my girlfriend letters for a few days, then after I reply her lah, like one shot lah. One e-letter we can have about 8,000 words lah. So I will try to use out my maximum, so in order to not left out any spaces lah.
My name is Iskandar Sultan. Apprehended for drug trafficking. Resigned to my fate because it's hard for most drug traffickers to escape the gallows. My name is Iskandar Sultan. I'm 41 years old this year. I was apprehended in April 2012 for drug trafficking. 35.31 grams of pure diamorphine. Basically, if I was found guilty in the court of law, I'll be hanged by the neck. I was petrified. I really think I'm going to die. I even make my own will.
That was really a big blow for us because that time I don't know how to tell my parents that he charged was death penalty.
Anak-anak yang baiklah. Tak boleh nak tanggung lah apa perasaan saya seorang ibu. Perasaan amat je lah. Saya sedih lah anak terjadi macam ini.
My mother, my sister, all of them already prepared for the worst. On 2015, January, that was my first trial for 8 days. The time was insufficient. So in 2017, we go for another 8 days of trial. So during that trial, my counsel really worked hard because he's trying to creating a reasonable doubt, so that the court want to reduce the sentence. Because I already told him I want to go to the gallows.
Seriously, I'm very scared. I'm very scared that am I going to lose a brother? Really, I don't know what to do.
Apa kita berdoa lah. Kita mesti nak selalu berdoa lah. Apa yang terjadi ni minta pada Subhanahu Wa Taala lah. Itu je yang kita boleh buat lah.
So after the second tranche of trial, we went to a third tranche of trial. That was on 2018 June. Then I saw my counsel came out from the judge room. He told me that, Iskandar, now they decide to give you an offer. 27 for the trafficking, 1 year for the consumer and possession to run consecutively. And Lucky lah. The judge give me 24 years for the second trafficking and 1 year for the concession and possession lah. I take the offer. So from High Court, they send me to maximum security lah. So basically there's 2 televisit per month. And my mother and my sister will take their turns to come and visit me every month without fail. Rain or shine.
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Botak.
Macam ni, besar. Apa?
Baik, sihat. Alhamdulillah.
Dah makan belum?
Belum, Mak. Aku belum makan lagi. Aku belum makan lagi. Tadi kelang kabut dah. Mak belum. Nanti kejap lagi aku bawa Mak pergi makan.
My mother is illiterate. She can't write my letters. In our prison for 5 times, she will come and visit me. And usually she will say, when you go in again, I won't visit you again. But when I came in, she will come.
Ni yang Mak baru dapat tadi gambar kecil-kecil kau. Gambar kau, gambar Mak gambar Mas Surah. Birthday.
Mak, buang.
Kau tengok gambar kau kecil-kecil. Aku tak kasi Mas Surah. Nak buang, Mak. Itu buang kejap. Asal nak buang?
Ngaruh.
Habis aku cakap apa dapat gambar tu. Kecil-kecil kau baik. Dah besar kau jadi hantu pula. Pasal kecil-kecil baik lah.
When I was a kid, I was afraid of my mother. So as I grew up, the relationship changed to like the conversation is like a friend conversation. I try to make joke to cheer her up. I don't want to think that to be sad by looking at me. So I will try not to say all the things that will make her sad.
For us, 25 years compared to death penalty is so much different. He is here for us. We can visit him every month. We can talk to him. We can listen to him.
Mak berharaplah supaya apa yang 7 tahun ni akan jadi yang terbaik lah. InsyaAllah lah mak tengok dia lah. Jenguk dia, doakan dia. Tak tahulah ajal maut ni. Selagi kita hidup lah, selagi kita hidup.
Dengar Kanda. Apa yang kau belajar, kau simpan. Kau simpan tau. Nanti kau keluar kan. Apa yang kau belajar, kau buat.
It is not about keeping them in. It's about preparing them to return to their community. If the family is intact and supportive and welcoming for the inmate, it gives them a better chance of staying crime and drug free.
Assalamualaikum. Salam. Pandai je cakap kat dalam.
Dah habis, goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye.
You asthma?
Long time we can come.
Previously, they don't share anything to the officer. The moment they come inside, they see blue uniform. For them, it's like an enemy, you see. How are you?
Still a lot running in my mind.
But now, it is changing. They are sharing a lot of things. So as a personal supervisor, we interview them 3 months once. But sometimes when the inmate have issues, they can come and request to see us anytime they want.
Yeah, I lost so much. I already lost my dad.
Okay.
I lost my house. I lost my wife.
You need to think about your daughter lah.
Someone she already lost me. What's the point? If you get what I mean, what's the point? Rather than I share my pain and she see my pain, so I just put it there, and that's it.
No, you cannot say like that. That's wrong already.
I will kill myself. I will just end my life.
Graceson, you have televisit. Okay, Bravo, can grab me cell 508 for televisit? Yeah.
After that day, she said that she wanted to divorce. Never really think that she would come already. Hello. She afraid that I might not change. So if God really, if I can't change, then she will definitely leave me, she say. So this is like so-called my last chance. Like, I also understand, like if I'm the one outside, so I don't know whether I can wait so long. But for now, she's willing to wait and give me a chance, one more chance. So I feel happy about it. 这样，恁现在做工啊？
我做工一般要考毕业。
毕业几时出 result？
22 to 24吧，还是？啊。要出来吗？啊。他自己要是讲了 I think I will get 28，他在讲。他现在如果他拿28分哦，我也是讲了，很多学校 match 到28分的耶。
啊，那这样。
在睡房间哦。是我昨天进学校讲，他在学校是有人跟他讲你爸爸在逼真，所以你要坏，你要像你爸爸一样在逼真了，something来的。跟学校就跟他解释哦，他讲因为你老师不要你坏蛋吗？他是拿这个example来讲，不是在讲你的爸爸。然后他很 affected 啦，他讲你个人他要讲都可以吧，可以讲我爸爸在做的话什么这种。
啊，他会帮我讲话。
好啦，他是帮你讲话啦。好了，对。真的又在喷你。
I thought that she really forget me, like how I've been treating her, the love for her. But at the end, I feel like she didn't forget me. She still put me in her heart. Feel my heart like very pain.
哎呀，你不用这样担心啊！我说在外面你也不会做梦。
然后有时候会打给他哦，跟他讲话哦，不懂他会不会 surprise 还是什么，我不懂啊。还是你不要跟他讲啊，我要给他这样，忽然间电话响，你看他听，看他讲。
哦，你 request 了？
已经 request 了，那是那个这边的那个最大的 OC 跟我讲了，他讲叫我打，他讲当做是 BSLE 的话，然后给他一个 reward， 叫他打给他。他讲你 request 我 approve。
你打电话我不懂要几点打嘞？
我应该 try 下午吧，只能下午不可以，没有晚上的，晚上没有警察了。
下午3、4点这样打，因为通常你早上他一定在学校的吗？
没有 weekend
我怕他不会听
我也是怕这样啊。完了，先打给他，如果真的没有听，我就叫他们 try 跟 officer 讲，打给妈咪，叫妈咪给他应该会在家啦哦，拜6礼拜。
妈咪他做工不可以听电话
weekend weekend 做工啊
？weekend 还是有做。
Hopefully by this weekend I can make a call, then talk to her and tell her everything.
Jangan sambung dulu dia. Okey. Tahu dia. Okey. Boleh
Normally, how you manage your stress?
Read, then work out a bit. Yesterday, the day also very stressed. I don't know who to look for. It's all because of me. Because I can't give her the love that her father needs. I can't be there for her. I don't know what I can do. After the visit, I look for officer.
Listen.
Sergeant Mutan came. I don't trust people so easily.
How are you?
Okay. Although he forget the request or what, he will ask you, you did request something right that I've forgotten. He's a very good officer. So I trusted him, I share with him a lot also. I don't know whether also does affect because when I got caught, the commando team all come out. They take the shield or they ask the children come out, but the police all go in. They all saw everything. These few days going home late. I don't know why. Sometimes she locked herself in the room or toilet. Then she start to scream. Then my wife tried to talk to her. She go to the toilet and scream again. Because she followed my wrong footstep. So I gone through. Then I mix with a lot of people. Then I see a lot. So some of my daughter is a girl. Some I'm so scared. And some more I with my daughter already few years never really communicate.
When last time you meet your daughter?
I ask myself, it's been really very long. If I'm not wrong, it's about maybe last year. When there's nothing to do before sleep or what, I would think about all the past. I'm the one who spoiled everything,
It is like a pressure cooker. If there are other issues that they encounter, for example, problems in the family, it would result in a pent-up, frustration or extreme sadness that they may not be able to know how to express. So what we do is to help them to talk about these things, at least releasing a little bit of this pressure so that they can function normally.
My late father did an operation on April 2020, before his birthday. Then he passes on 17th of December 2020. March 2021, then I just served my sentence on it. My dad suffered with stage 4 cancer, colon. So the regret is there because I doesn't talk much with my dad. After my late father passed, my stepbrother took my mom away. Then I'm not close with my stepbrothers. So the contact between me and my mom is very limited because I don't know where's my mom. So I don't know how she's cooking.
Okay, so this is the televisit rooms. The inmate will sit here, and the monitor is where the family member can be seen from the monitor. They must apply and must be approved to visits. Basically, there's an age limit. It must be 21 years old and above, where they can become the main card holder. Card holder means the visit card will issue to the family member. So basically, one card for one inmate. So for inmates, visits are very important for them. Due to COVID, we temporarily cease face-to-face. There are some inmates, they have no visits at all. Their behaviors and everything sometimes are different. They give us challenging times. Some of them, they don't, simple thing they don't do, like we ask them, tuck in your t-shirt, they don't do. They say, okay, Sergeant, why I need every time to tuck in t-shirt?
It's a one-man cell. That loneliness when you can't express yourself to talk to somebody will not there. You can just pick a phone and say, how are you doing? You take things for granted until you end up here. If you want to visit, you need to have a main card holder, the age of above 21. So my daughter is only 12. And I'm still waiting for my friend or my cousin to visit me. But I don't know when yet. There's no visit, the struggle is there.
So yesterday night you sleep well or not?
No.
How you never sleep?
Because I already have so many problems and I know this is never going to end well.
What you were thinking?
Why don't have a family understanding that can talk things out rather than end up dispute? At the day on my sentence, I cannot even see my mom. I cannot even talk to my mom. I cannot even in contact with my mom because of my stepbrother. Never even see her. Never get to see her at all. Not even a word. So I tell my daughter, in between these 2 years, if anything happened to her, how am I supposed to forgive myself? You want to say that my daughter gonna feel lost again, that doesn't have a father. She grown up with her mother, and I know she'll be taking care well with her mother. So what's more, rather than I share my pain and she see my pain, so I just put it in, and that's it. I will kill myself. I will just end my life.
Hello, good morning. Can I speak to Ma'am Rashida? Hi ma'am, this one Sergeant Muten here from B1. This regarding inmate Khai, ma'am. We need your assistance. Khai, she is a bit emotionally disturbed.
So when there's concern about safety, usually officers will respond first. If need be, if they need support, that's when our psychologists will come in and support them.
I was granted a phone call.
Okay.
Call my mom lah.
You did. How do you feel?
Frustrated.
Yeah?
Frustrated, angry. You can't do much. But let them be. This is what they want. So.
Well, what do you mean this is what they want?
My stepbrother like to control things. I called my mom and I said, "Is everything okay? Your appointment?" She says, "Yes, appointment all well, taking care." But when I asked about the house, my stepbrother will loudspeaker the phone, and that's where my stepbrother wife jump in and say that, "Oh yeah, this is my father's house." All I know that my daughter tell me that my stepbrother tell her, "If you want your father's stuff, take it and get out from the house." 3 things. First is the things that cannot be bought. It's my memory with my family in that house, and I grown up there. The 10 minutes of a phone call is just come to waste. My worry is to start all over again, back to square one. Because I have a daughter who gonna stay with me soon. And if I doesn't have a accommodation to stay, how am I gonna support my daughter? Had enough.
You've had enough.
Had enough. Enough of that
Yeah.
frustration, anger,
Yeah.
to a point that I want to suicide and stuff.
Some of them may feel depressed because of things that happen outside, and they're not able to solve it. It's teaching them skills is really important. Whenever they feel angry, they're equipped with these skills that they can help soothe themselves or help them to feel calmer. Outward anger is when we use violence on others, and for yourself, this frustration and this anger. You try very, very hard to cover that part. You very quickly go to problem solving. That's when we hurt ourselves. We are violent towards ourselves. When you experience a strong feeling, maybe sadness, that you stay with it, that you allow yourself to feel it, and it's okay to cry. While you try so hard to not be violent towards others, but you do that to yourself, think about hurting yourself. And that's the part that you really need to be very, very careful, because that's also an act of violence. Hang in there and to let it pass. When you feel sad and you cry, it's okay because it will pass.
Just a minor thing, a small thing that I need in myself. It's a hook. It's not stick already, the double sided just drop. I look for the officer for help. Then the next day he just treat that nothing happened.
don't take things too personal, okay?
So one time, two time, I okay lah. I read by the third, fourth, he never do for me. Very pissed off, very pissed off. Worst thing, maybe like I get to hit him or what.